Narcissists, are those individuals who might not have done great things, but are like those uh, self-centered um, children who want to be the center of attention for every silly thing they do. Yeah, even though if they don't have any quality or if they are not good in something, still they would want to be admired. They would want all that attention. Yeah, they want all that praise and validation. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about why authenticity is a bad thing in narcissistic relationship and why authenticity enrages the narcissist. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So narcissists are, insecure individuals. They withhold information, they lie, they manipulate to project an image, and so that they are able to bag in some validation and admiration based on the image that they project, and that is how they feel good. They have extreme hunger and craving for attention and admiration, and they can go to any extent. Yeah, either they will present their own manipulated version of sad story, or they are going to keep bragging about their achievement, which might be a very common thing, but they will talk highly about it. So this is their way of bagging in some admiration, attention and validation. All of these external things are like oxygen for narcissists. So validation, to be seen and heard, to be respected, to be admired is something that makes them feel alive. Yeah, they feel good. If they don't get attention, if they are not validated, if they are not admired, if they are not the center of attention, they feel low, they feel miserable, and they feel bad. So in order to get that, they aggressively get into manipulating anyone and everyone, whether it's their um, support system, whether it's their friend, family, whether it's their spouse, whether it's their victim, whoever it is. Yeah, so all what the narcissists want is attention, admiration, validation. Yeah, oh wow, you have done such a great work, amazing, how could you do that, you're such a perfect person, you know everything, you have got knowledge about anything and everything on this planet. Yeah, so they want to hear all of this on a regular basis to feel alive. Otherwise they feel dead on the inside. Yeah, so in order to feel alive, they aggressively manipulate, they aggressively gaslight, and they aggressively exploit and abuse anyone and everyone around them, whether it is family, friend, workspace, spouse, kids, whatever. So narcissists, are those individuals who might not have done great things, but are like those uh, self-centered um, children who want to be the center of attention for every silly thing they do. Yeah, even though if they don't have any quality or if they are not good in something, still they would want to be admired. They would want all that attention. Yeah, they want all that praise and validation. So narcissists are like those individuals. You can never have a meaningful relationship or a deeper connection with a narcissist, because a narcissist is nothing more than an 8-year-old, yeah, who can do anything, go to any extent to bag in some validation, to bag in some admiration, praises. That's it. So narcissists uh, are insecure individuals. Now when they come across individuals who are authentic, who are themselves, who have embraced who they are, yeah, who are being authentic, who prioritize their own self. When narcissists see such individuals, it really unnerves the narcissist, because honestly, a narcissist is unable to do all of that. A narcissist is unable to be authentic. A narcissist is unable to love himself. A narcissist is unable to be, his authentic self. So, authenticity is something that enrages the narcissist. Others being authentic is something that really unnerves the narcissist. Narcissists hate it. They are doing so much of hard work. I mean, the narcissist does so much of hard work in projecting and building that facade, yeah, based on lies, withholding information. And all of a sudden, they come across someone who's being authentic, yeah, someone who's having an effortless life. There is no lies, there is no manipulation, there is no gaslighting. They are just being themselves, and they are bagging in all the, attention, compliment, praises, validation, admiration. So narcissists feel jealous when they see others being authentic. Now, when the narcissists, see that their victim, their source supply is authentic, that is like a very big threat for the narcissist. Yeah, because you are being yourself. You have your share of self-worth and self-esteem. You believe in yourself, and you are not, betraying yourself for others. You are prioritizing yourself. So this is what makes you authentic. Yeah. And this is something which is absolutely against, what the narcissist, looks forward in a victim, in a source. Yeah, the narcissist wants someone who's docile, someone who's compliant, someone who's devoted, loyal, and totally submitted. Yeah, someone who is dedicated to them, someone who's mad about them. Yeah, that is what the narcissists want. But when they see that their, a victim is authentic, yeah, a lot of work needs to be done. Yeah, when they see that their victims are authentic, or at least trying to be authentic, then they will have a lot of extra work that they need to do to put the victim back into their place, yeah, to get rid of that authenticity, yeah, something which is making them feel insecure, something which is threatening them, I mean others' authenticity. Narcissists will do anything and everything to get rid of that. And the best thing is to keep gaslighting the person. Well, you think this is right, but people are going to laugh at you. You have got no idea. Maybe people respect you, but behind your back, people laugh at you. You look ugly. You think you know it all? Oh, come on. You have become a subject of mockery for others. So, they are going to gaslight the victim. They are going to gaslight the target that you are horrible. You are not good. Yeah, so you need to change. They are going to gaslight you to such an extent that you will genuinely start believing, and you will get into that spiral of self-doubt. When you get into that spiral of self-doubt, you know what happens next? You lose control over your own life. You begin to lose, self-esteem. You begin to lose your self-worth, and basically you get into that doubtful state where you are questioning your own thoughts, where you are questioning your own self, your feelings. And that's all what the narcissist wants. They want you to be in that vulnerable state, in that vulnerable position. Yeah, and then they are going to come in as your rescuer, and then they are going to mold you and teach you the art of shape shifting, and that's it. So, authenticity is seen as a bad thing in a narcissistic relationship. Narcissistic parents don't appreciate when their kids are authentic, because being authentic means you are respecting your own self, you're respecting your time, you are respecting your self-respect, you are, safeguarding your self-respect, you are protecting your self-esteem. So, this is something that the narcissistic parents don't want. Yeah. And when we look at these narcissistic families, narcissistic parents use a lot of guilt. I did this for you. They use a lot of shame. Have you ever thought, what will people say? Have you ever thought people are going to laugh at you? Have you ever thought about my image? So the narcissistic parent basically lives through his or her kids. Yeah, the kids have to take the burden of upholding this narcissist, fake facade, the projection that is based on lies, manipulation, and withholding facts. So, narcissistic parents hate authenticity, narcissistic spouses hate authenticity, every narcissist hate authenticity. Yeah, because they are unable to accept themselves the way they are. They have to take help of lies, they have to manipulate, they have to gaslight, they have to um, uh, withhold facts, they have to do a lot of things. And how the hell this person is leading such an effortless life? How the hell this person is just being himself and herself? I'm unable to do it. Why the hell would I allow him to experience? Yeah. So, this is what happens. Then the narcissists feel insecure, and then they get into aggressively doing all sorts of things to uh, train you to betray your own self. If you'll keep prioritizing yourself, if your self esteem, self worth is still intact, you're not going to take people's gaslighting seriously. Yeah, you're not going to take others shit. Yeah, you are going to stand up for yourself. But this is not what narcissists want. They don't want you to stand up, they want you to bow down. And how do they do that? They do that by constantly shaming you for being authentic. So every time you do things that you like, they are going to tell you, what are you doing? You're wasting time. You're just wasting time and money. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So they are going to say a lot of things, different ways to gaslight you. So the narcissistic parents are going to gaslight their kids. So if the kid is having some different orientation and preference, the narcissistic parent is going to, shame them for being themselves. They are going to shame them, saying, have you ever thought what would others say? Oh God, I mean, people are going to laugh at me. I gave birth to such a child. People are going to laugh at me, if they get to know about you, about your preference, this and that. Oh God, please at least let me live with some respect and honor. Please don't do all of these things. Think normally. Just be like a normal person. Again, what's happening is gaslighting and shaming. This is how narcissistic parents train, the kids to shapeshift. Every time shame them for being authentic. And the same thing is in narcissistic relationship, husband and wife, whatever the setup is. The narcissist will shame you for being authentic, and that's how they will make you feel. I mean, they will push you to such an extent by constant gaslighting that you would genuinely get into that doubtful state, and you would start believing that there's something wrong with me. I'm not okay. If I'm doing this, there's something wrong. If I'm feeling this way, there's something wrong. And we know that narcissists are expert in manipulating and gaslighting people. They can summon their enablers to further torment you, to further belittle you and invalidate you, dismiss you. They are going to get in their fellow narcissists to do the talking. They will triangulate things so that you feel more shamed, you feel more guilty, and you feel more miserable, and then you give up. You are like, okay, fine, I'll let go of all of that. I'll just be the way how you want. Yeah. Enablers are going to say, well, she did so much, at least now you should just do what pleases her. Okay, we get to hear a lot of those enabling statements. Yeah. When you're with a narcissist, they have an entire ecosystem around them, and the ecosystem's job is just to enable the narcissist. Yeah, empower the narcissist, eulogize, and make the narcissist look amazing and great. Yeah. The entire ecosystem is basically to help the narcissist get away with whatever nonsense he or she does with you and me or the victims. So the enablers would say, you shouldn't be this way, you shouldn't be that way, it is going to hurt your mother, she suffered so much for you, now it's your time to give her back. Yeah. So how would you give back? By becoming a slave, yeah, of a narcissistic parent. How would you give them back and make them happy? By becoming a servant, yeah, by becoming someone who betrays himself or herself and prioritizes the narcissist. So yes, authenticity is seen in a very bad light. Every time you try and be authentic, you will be shamed, and you would be made to feel miserable. Yeah, this is their mantra. This is the process, how they get you out of that authentic state, and they make you a loyal slave of them. So authenticity is a bad thing when you are in a narcissistic relationship. Narcissists will control anything and everything, whether it's your looks, whether it's your likes, preference, food, sex, job, education. That's how obsessive and controlling narcissists are. They think that their victim, I mean their child, their partner, whatever the setup is, they are there to serve them, and they can do anything. I mean, the narcissist can do anything with them, and the narcissist can get away. The more time you spend with narcissists, the more period you spend, the more years you spend in a narcissistic relationship, things become very distorted. You will lose your own sense of reality. Yeah, it will be distorted. Your self-esteem will be eroded, your self-worth will be eroded, lots of cognitive dissonance, confusion, and you would just be trapped. Yeah. So yes, authenticity is a bad thing in a narcissistic relationship. Every time you will try and be authentic, every time you will try and be yourself, you will be shamed. They will shame you till the time you don't break down. They will shame you and make you feel guilty till the time you don't give up, surrender, and become the way how they want. This is how it is in narcissistic relationship. So yes, this was it. Authenticity is something which is very bad. When we look at narcissistic relationship, authenticity is something that enrages the narcissist, and narcissists will go to any extent to strip and rip that authentic self out of you. Yeah, and to make you the way how they want. Yeah, that's how toxic narcissistic relationships are. So yes, in case if you would like to add in something, you can always comment below. Till then, take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to all of you, and don't ignore the red flags. Bye.